Welcome to North Carolina Home Builder Interviews with yours truly, Merle Braley, where you'll learn more about new homes in the Triangle and Greater Raleigh area than most home buyers will ever know. I first became interested in home building when I was a kid. I built my 3-story tree house in an old apple tree. Now, many decades later, I still have a passion for good home design and quality building techniques. Join me as I visit with custom home builders John Lile and Steve Jellicorse, partners with MorningStar Homes. Here's an excerpt from that interview.
One of the things that we realized over the years, and there was research behind this, building a custom home was in the category of stress levels that were typically associated with things like death and taxes and marriage and remarriage and just some really traumatic experiences. And we knew this. We'd read the data, and we said, it's kind of like taking a cue from the dentist who figured out that pain-free dentistry was the way to go. We wanted to create an environment for our clients that was a pain-free process.
One of the things that we think sets us apart is that process right there, because we really spent a lot of time studying the custom home building market. And one of the things that we discovered about the custom home building market was that for the most part, all the key decisions about the home, selections, type of cabinets, budget, were generally made after construction started. So everything was rush. The custom builders were calling a client and saying, I have to have a decision by today. No, I don't know how much it's going to cost. We decided to change that paradigm. And a lot of people told us it couldn't be done. And I'd like to think that we've pretty much proven them wrong. And that was that you could have all of those tough decisions, or at least the lion's share of 90% or more made before we start construction. So that when the customer gets ready to start construction on that home, they're not getting a phone call from Steve and I at 8 o'clock at night on Tuesday going, I'm getting ready to install your cabinets and you haven't picked your countertops. I need that decision by tomorrow. That interjects a level of stress in that process that they just don't need. It's unnecessary. Just takes a little planning. Fast forward to today, we get this feedback from our clients all the time. Most enjoyable building process they've ever been through. In fact, we're going to give our clients a homework assignment. When we first meet clients, we have a 17-page document that we give to them, and it's not multiple choice, it's fill in the blanks. And it's their homework assignment. And what it does is it forces them to think through this house they want to build. Well, what kind of countertops do I want? They want to know what kind of windows we want. I hadn't thought about that. Well, what kind of trim do we want to put in? I hadn't thought about that either. So we kind of force them through that process before we ever start construction or before we ever go to a contract. So that's all done and said with, and now they can actually sit back and enjoy the building process. That's our goal.
We want to make this thing as well planned and thought out from day one, so that the day we launched to the day we hand them a set of keys, they were going, wow, it wasn't nearly as bad as everybody says.